were born for this, as you are Spartans. Fly your flags high, give it your all. No fear, no regret to die. Battle for your crest. Fire burns are pumping from your chest. Second is not best. We are more than just man, for we are the Spartan.
Welcome back, TheProSpartanGamer. 27th of May we are now, so you know where we are. And we have got a couple big games coming up. We are at Spartan Park against Chelsea. We are in Italy against Lazio before a home tie against AC Milan just before Christmas. All to play for. We've lost our first game in 7, which is disappointing, but didn't we play well against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu? Nothing to be disappointed on. I thought we were worth a point for sure. We battered them, and we have been playing really well of late, so I don't want to end up being down on that, but we haven't beaten Chelsea in this yet. A Majestic is missing, and a Roller's on a down, so there's a few bits and bobs that are not quite we would have liked there, but Willie Santana will slot in there. Henry Auracle will come in there and just move over there. 85, we are getting better by the minute here. Jerry and Baku missing. Adriano might get a lifeline today on the bench. Gale will come in for Kostic over there. Lipton could probably do with a break, but he's not going to get it today. Kudas will come in from Ajika. Do we want to bring anybody else in? Tivy and Zakaria will definitely get in. Kostic can have a total break. Got Saar on the bench on a total up, so he will no doubt. With a few people not playing much now, like Ronaldo, Sanchez, and we will bring Zakaria on the bench. Or shall we leave it? And he can play in the next game in a couple of days' time. Although Stimage could push out and Kudas could come on. Hedden says going to sit this one out then. Do we play Big Norman? We will play Big Norman. Risky. Takes us down a lot. Bringing him on. What was the difference? 5. No. Sorry. Arola, you're going to have to play him down. Big Norman's not getting game time. Won't sign the contract, don't forget. Saar, unlucky not to get a game today, but don't want to upset the apple cart. What would he change it if he came in from TT? It would be quite a big change again. Only down 1, so there's a change. And TT sitting out today. And there will be where Hedenstad gets on the bench. So yeah, Saar in, big news, but he's on a total up. So and we're on 84, which is the highest we've been for a long time. They can change kits. We are going to go in our blue. We are loving the blue at the moment, and they can play in that. Like I say, they beat us a couple times. They go very direct, and they're a big and a strong side, Chelsea. The extended highlights of this game and the one against Lazio. Let's hope there's lots of goal highlights at the Spartan end, because like I say, we are on a run, but I did play a few games in a row on one day, and that does help. I'm coming back fresh now. Not played in 3 days, I think, 3 or 4 days since the Real Madrid game, but I am absolutely desperate to play this at the moment. I have got the bug back like I haven't had since probably 2016 for a Master League. It really is. It really has wet me whistle, if you like. I'm enjoying it, which is really good news. I'm back loving it. Nice play there. Oh, unlucky, too intricate. Good play. Don't let him break. Tells me he's going to do a classic league. So yeah. Couple people doing that, and Stimage with that raking ball in behind, looking for Henry Auracle. Had it for a minute, Stimage. Well done, Lipton. Saar. Not had a lot of game time since he's come here, but he knows it will come. Gaya. Good ball. Arnold. Bruno Perez on the overlap. Good from Eccleston, just looking and waiting. Bode! 1-0! possession, header by Auracle. Lovely little ball from Stimmage, just lifted it over the defender. And Bodo, don't forget guys and girls, not that you've seen a lot of Bodo like you did Tivy, but he is, if you look at the stats of all the Spartan games I've had, he is the second highest goal scorer with Spartan. He's probably got about 141 goals in a Spartan shirt. Not as many as Tivy, who's probably approaching 200. Majika's probably approaching 100 now, all told, but I imagine Stimmage has got a fair few from it. What a good finish on his left. Lovely play from Auracle. And we're a goal up here. Don't forget, we are sat in the top 5 or 6 at the moment. And Bodo's starting to find the net with a little bit more consistency, I think. Good LSR. Stimmage. Another raking ball. Auracle going. Stimmage looking to find. Get the throwing deep, and that ball is a good diagonal. It brings us up the field, takes the pressure off. It's often a good. Lipton read that brilliantly. What a ball. Willie Santana. Oh, good play. Good play from Bodo. That was really good work. Half time, we're taking a Bodo goal from an Auracle knockdown. Henry Auracle, and it's been a tight game. Chelsea not really made nothing, so we're delighted with that. Let's go on and finish the job off. Don't let them back into this and seal the points. We haven't won loads at Spartan Park. Keep ball. Lovely. Whipped in. Oh, Auracle coming in. Good play. Good first early ball from Eccleston. The chance early on there. Stimmage won a big one in midfield. Stimmage. Oh! How close was that? Bodo's in here. Oh, should have scored. Good pace past David Luiz. Just knocked in behind, and his pace on David Luiz, and it's like awkward angle really. Corner kick though. He looked short. Bruno Perez coming. Gaya can hit a ball. Oh, can't then. Stimmage. Stands out of Gaya. Bodo! Oh! On his swinger, but he scored on his swinger earlier. Don't know how far away it was. Spartan's just coming strong here. They need that second though while they're on top. Chelsea well capable of getting a goal with Drogba up front, winning these headers and finding the knocks. Good play from Lippi though, and Eccleston with a bit of space. Oh, wanted it to go the other way, went to Henry Q. Bodo made a very good run. Santana into Stimmage. Stimmage looking for Eccleston. What a ball. Santana! Oh, what a save. He hit it well, Willie. Struck it beautifully on the left. And Czech has made so many saves before. What a ball from Stimmage out to Eccleston. Lovely play from Arnold. And what a save. Just can't get that second goal. It's Courtois actually, it's not Czech. Bodu coming short this time. Stimmage! Oh! Won't drop in the box. So unlucky. Go with him, go with him, go with him. Well done. Keeper was needed to be there, and he was. It was a big save. Stimmage gets caught. Going for the 1-2 with Kante. 17 minutes got left there. Lovely little play from Stimmage, give and go. One thing I was thinking about the classic teams. Let's make some changes in a minute. And the only thing I possibly might change is the fact that you end up with so many like of the same person. It's the only thing I might possibly change. Do we bring Adriano on an SS and see what he can do? Last 10 minutes, he's getting a chance. Arnold having a rest, and it's going to be Kudas, or no, it's going to be Zakaria, the last sub to protect, having to hold. Just that you end up like so many players the same, whereas it would be perhaps harder to do it, but perhaps do a classic team. And like if Maradona was best when he was at for Napoli, then that's where he was, but not like, because you end up with someone like, I'm trying to think of someone like Ronaldo, who's on Juventus classic team, he's on Real Madrid's classic team, he's on Man United classic team. Whereas if he was only on one classic team, he wouldn't be everywhere. Boss this game. Brilliant from Zakaria. Stimmage. Oh, Zakaria should have won it, and they're in there. The ball's right. Brilliant from Saar, absolutely crucial. Like over there, blow the whistle. Yes! Couldn't get a second, but we won the game thanks to that Bodu volley, and Frank Lampard looks like he just swallowed a wasp. And Bodu with a priceless goal, and we'll take it. It's another win, and that's what this is about, grinding out the wins. Let's have a look at it. Lovely boy from Stimmage, flicked it up, lovely header down. What a nice goal, to be fair. Might not be the 25-yard rockets, but that was a lovely move. It's won the game, and onwards and upwards, and there you are, absolutely dominated it. Passes and everything, deserved the win, and we got it. No Majika today as well, don't forget. No Titi, but Saar was brilliant at centre back. He really had a good game for us. Real Madrid United draw. Barcelona lose to Man City legends. That's a big result. So we stay fourth, we'll be happy with that. I'd take that now, fourth place, that'd be fantastic. Only conceded 9, that's quite vital. We started to score more goals now. We said that was a problem from the first season, but we've now got 20. Still not enough, but there's not many more with more than 20. And Lazio up next, and they are middle for diddle, 10th in the table. Coming up to the window as well now, thinking about the window and everything else. Obviously thinking of getting rid of Adriano if we can bring other people in. He's not done it for us. Then Donker, we don't really need him. I don't know why we were looking at him. We've got all these people lined up if we want them. Don't know what we're going to do yet. We will leave it. Anyone in for Adriano yet? No one in looking at him. It's been a stink, hasn't he? 89 rating, and he's not really, even when he came on then, he didn't really like the blue touch paper. Anyway, away against Lazio. Who's available for this one? BD will come straight in. He is on and up. Kostic back. Is that the only changed? Do we start with Henry Kuru rather than Willie, or do we bring Henry Kuru off the bench? Gonna go with that. Adriano will miss out. Kudos will get on the bench. Gale will miss out for heading instead of Will Zakar. Oh, Tyvy's on a total up. It's getting hard to think the bench now. Is all gonna miss out. And we like to keep Zakaria on the bench just to bring him on to protect the lead. Hedenstead gonna miss out. It's tough. It's tough at the top. We've got a very good squad now, and that's what I mean. Do we need to bring any others in? Probably not. But it's hard not to have transfers. That's the one thing you love so much about the Master League, is making those little deals, unearthing a gem. Maybe we can look for a couple more youngsters like the Kudos deal. Maybe look at something like that and look at bringing a couple in and giving them a bit of game time here and there, and then maybe loaning them. Maybe that's the way to go about it rather than trying to get a big one in. But I do think if Adriano goes, there's definitely room for another striker. I think we need 3, because there is games when 1 will be missing and you need 2. Don't think you need more than 3 and just playing 1 up front like we are, but I think you could definitely do with 1 more. Beat these 1-0 last time we played them. A late Majika goal, I remember. But always a tough game. An Italian side's always tough. As always, first goal vital. Oh, Eccleston was nearly in. Oh, Arnold just ran past it there. Good from Mtiti, lucky to get back in the side today. He was so good. Bodu just trying to get him behind. Bodu's probably got the gig at the moment, just over Jerry Mbaki. It's tight because Mbaki's probably got a better record. There's just that extra pace in behind at the moment, the way we're playing. Oh, Kostic caught out and we're a goal down. We are a goal down and there's a Mobile, and that's going to be a tough one to come back from. I thought Kostic had it. It looked like he had it dealt with. He sort of ran past it and he's given him an easy bury. And that's so disappointing 10 minutes in here. Like I say, don't want to be losing. Go down early. Oh. Free kick. Who's on boat? He's struggling here. He's down and he's not getting up in a hurry. Oh, it was late. That's a horrible tackle from Juan Sebastian Veron. That is very lucky that ain't a red. Make him paste him. Too much. Oh, wasn't. Stung the hands. Bodu's off at the moment. So being a big one. He's back on, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Likely he'll be out for at least a week now, I'd have thought. Another fantastic ball from our talisman. Oh, and Bodu was there. He just couldn't get his head on it. Just a little bit too high for the header, I think. Oh, what the hell is that for, referee? That is really a stupid. Won the ball here, look at this. BDJ actually kicked the ball. This is dangerous, no doubt about it. Stimmage is there though, big header. Ooh. We are hanging on here for dear life. we can survive this and we might get something out of this game, because you just sort of feel this is them coming for two here. At the moment it's all them. We haven't been outplayed like this in the game for a long time. Perez. Oh, Stimmage was coming in on the back stick. Oh, and it won't drop. They've got a break on here, be careful. Good save. BDJ will clear. And Bodie was in. Really hard game this for the Spartans, not being able to get away. Oh, and Enrique was in, and we could have got the pass away right on the half time there. Don't know why half time ain't gone. A really big half from Lazio. They've dominated it. We've not been able to get going. Only 55 passes to the Spartans in that whole first half, not one shot on target. They've given us a good battering there. They really have. It's not working. Kostic. Good ball in. Bodie! Oh! Just wide. Great ball from Kostic. Unlock the door. Just work it a bit more, boys. That's exactly what the manager said. Control this football a little bit more. Work the opportunity, have a bit of patience. Thought that was it. Thought that was a chance we've been waiting for. Enrique! What a random what ball from Arnold. Just saying Arnold hasn't had the best of games, but he's threaded that through a needle. Beautiful pass. Saw the run of Enrique, and it was a great run from Enrique. And that's his new name now, Enrique. Not Henry Enrique, it's Enrique. He's got another one. What a ball from Arnold. Bodou trying to rally the troops. Look, lovely play from this one to cap it. Look at this for a ball. Saw him go and then just threaded it through there, and he, on a plate really, cutting in. We're back in it. At the end of the day, a point wouldn't be a bad result here against Lazio. They've bossed it. They've been very good on the ball. But can we rattle them now in this last half an hour? Great play from BDJ. Bodou can't get it away. Keeper, good save. Bodou treading water. We need subs here. This is a hard game. This is the hardest game we've had for a long time. There's no doubt about it. They've stood up. They've been really good. Jerry Mbaki will come on up there. Toivi will come on. Henri Kourou. It's going to be Kudas. We're going to see a bit of Kudos, not a bit of Willie Santana. Or do we want Willie Santana? We want Willie, really. Willie Santana. Let's be brave and go for it. Wish we had 5 subs. Now let's see if Toivi and JM69 can make a difference here. Kostic gives away a corner. He's usually so good at winning ball. He's not been able to win it today. They've been so good. Dangerous. Well done. Let's see it out, see it out, see it out. Well done, boys. 15. Let's just get foot back on the ball and start playing it. There was a way we could turn this around and win this game. It'd be incredible. What BDJ doing there? Got lucky. That's what he did. Willie oh, what a chance for Willie Santana. Great one too. Jerry and Baku and Tivy involved. 3 subs. And Willie should have done better. Good play from Tivy. Lovely play from Jet. Just couldn't get it out from under his feet quick enough. It's a really good chance, that. Stimmage with it though. Stimmage. Kostic. Santana. Tivy. Jerry and Baku. Oh, unlucky Jerry. Stood it up, offered himself. Just couldn't turn quick enough. Tivy trying to make opening up, and it's all a bit tight. They're going long again. Ball just didn't break because Tivy was in. Just sort of got stuck there or something. Otherwise he was in and gone. Play from Lipton. Just rushing a bit. Chances coming here on the break. Not now though, not for the when we don't lose this. That's awful from Costa. He's given a real cheap corner. So we don't pay for it. He's in a bad game. Great play from Auracle and get it out. Oh, Willie Santana, that is poor. Brilliant from Steamage. Oh, unlucky. He got the ball to Tivy. And he was away. 1-1, we'll take that. We were really struggling at 1-0 down and out. Henri Kourou's good second half from the Spartans. Probably took the second half. They took the first half. Done just enough to warrant a point. Real Madrid win the El Clasico against Barcelona. Lazio, which should stay up there still. Top 4 still. We can't grumble. After 16 games, we are in the top 4. And Lazio, a very good side and a very hard match, even though they dropped down to 13th. Dominated the ball. We are 4 points off the top 3, which I think is only the top 3 is Champions League. But we would take Europa League. Next up is AC Milan for us, I believe. We are coming up the window and we've got to start thinking what we're going to do. Mostavelt and Frankie Newell come back from their loan deals as well. So it could be that we give Frankie Newell some game time. Scouting, anything in the scouts list. It's only defenders. Denier, we've had him before, he's been decent. There's no one in for any of our players anyway. I say all of these. I don't know if Fofana's back, Leo Batistio, Newell scored 6 in 23, Van Mostavelt's played 26 games. So, all good news from that point of view. And, you know, a take where we are. Wasn't bad, was it? Wasn't the worst game, but it was a tough one. That's for sure. They were really good team. So here we are then. So Henri Kourou now 6 goals and 5 assists. James 69, 5 goals with a lot off the bench. Bodou with 4 and 14. Thought he had more than that. 3 for Eccleston. He's played every single game, I think, Eccleston. We do need competition on that right side. Willie Santana 1 and 6. 6 assists for Majestic, but only the 1 goal. Only 2 goals for Stimmage. He's had plenty of shots. Arnold with 2 assists. And got 1 goal for Adriano, 1 assist for BDJ, 1 goal and 2 assists for Tivy. Still not enough goals really, I suppose. You know, Henri Kourou, Bodou and JM69 with the goals. If you look at a front 3 of Henri Kourou, Bodou and Eccleston, I suppose 13 goals between them in 20 games. Ain't that brilliant? Do need a good sub to come on the right side for Eccleston. I think that's the one position probably, and we were looking at that left-footed right winger to come on there and give us something different. I still think that is an avenue we need to look into. A left-sided right winger probably might be the way forward. Now you see the next lot of games, 3 games before the window opens. AC Milan, Arsenal, and then Paris Saint-Germain both away. 1 defeat in 9. Really good run at the moment. Let's keep it going. Cheers, dudes. Stay safe.
Just wanna tell you how I feel.